Title: Platonic Life Mates. The science and soul of adult friendship in an isolated world seen open. Visual: a series of quick, candid shots. A woman smiling at a text message. Two friends sitting in comfortable silence in a car at night. A group laughing over a board game. Then, a contrasting shot. A person scrolling through a brightly lit social media feed alone in a dark room. Narrator: Cinco. O. We are, arguably, the most connected generation in history. And yet, we are also one of the most isolated. Scene 1. The paradox visual. Split screens. On one side, bustling city streets, crowded cafes. On the other, infographics overlay. Statistics on loneliness, friendship, recession headlines, charts showing declining close confidants. Dr. Alana Miranda, developmental psychologist. There's a fundamental paradox. We have hundreds, sometimes thousands, of connections at our fingertips. But what we're hemorrhaging are attachments. The deep, secure, knowing bonds that are psychologically non-negotiable. Narrator: romantic partnerships are studied, celebrated. But what about the other profound bond that shapes our adult lives? The one without a blueprint, without a ceremony, often without a name. Scene 2. The life mate. Visual. Interviews. With pairs of friends, not posed, but caught in conversation, finishing each other's sentences, sharing a knowing look. Mark. 40s. Sarah isn't my best friend. That feels like high school. She's my platonic life mate. She's the witness to my adult life. My wife is my partner in everything. But Sarah is the one who knew me before. Sarah. I call him my chosen brother. He's the archive of my past and the co-author of my present. Our bond doesn't compete with his marriage. It fortifies it. He comes home to his wife a better, more supported person. Dr. Leo Chun, social neuroscientist. Brain scan studies show that long-term deep platonic friendships activate the same reward centers as romantic love. They lower cortisol levels, regulate our nervous systems, and provide a unique buffer against stress. A life mate is more than a friend. They are a co-regulator of your emotional ecosystem. Scene 3. The adult terrain. Visual, animated sequences showing life paths diverging. Career moves, marriages, children, caregiving for parents, calendars with impossible schedules. Jenna 30s, the tyranny of the schedule is real. In your 20s, friendship is proximity. In your 30s and beyond, it's a deliberate, logistical achievement. You have to fight for it. Dr. Alana Miranda. Society gives you permission to prioritize spouse and children. Friendship becomes discretionary. The first thing cut when life gets full. We fail to recognize that these friendships are what make us able to be good partners and parents. Visual, a montage of micro-connections. A 2-minute voice note. A meme sent at midnight saying, "This made me think of you." A shared grocery delivery order. Narrative. So we adapt. The language of friendship changes. It's less about grand gestures and more about the consistent, tiny acknowledgments. I see you. I am here. Scene 4. Unique role. Visual. Side-by-side illustrations. One column labeled romantic partnership, the other platonic life. They list complementary strengths. Daily co-navigation, historical context, shared assets, shared memory, familial structure, unconditional witness. Derean Leochen. A romantic partner often shares your present and future trajectory. A platonic life mate often holds your past. They are a living archive of who you were. That provides a continuity of self that is incredibly stabilizing. They love you without the complex entanglements of shared finances or childcare. It's a purer form of chosen devotion. Mark. I can tell my wife anything, but sometimes I need to process something about being a husband. A father. Sarah provides that outside scaffolding. She's the guardrail on the mountain road. Scene 5. The soul and the science. Visual, beautiful slow-motion shots of friends. Hands making coffee for each other, walking without talking. A tear being wiped away. De ar Alana Miranda. The soul of it is this: to be fully known, and not in the service of a shared domestic life, but simply for the sake of being known. It is identity-affirming, in a way nothing else is. The erang leochin, and the science backs the soul. Longitudinal studies are clear. Individuals with 1 or 2 deep, stable platonic life mates have significantly lower risks of depression, cognitive decline, and even physical illness. They live longer, healthier, happier lives. Narrator 5. In a world that isolates, these bonds are our quiet rebellion. They are not a consolation prize for those without romance. They are a parallel necessity, a different but equally vital strand in the web of human attachment. Scene 6. A new conversation. Visual. The friends from earlier are now gathered in a backyard as dusk falls. String lights glow. It's not a party, just a quiet gathering. Jenna, we need to name it. To give it weight. To say, this person is my family, not by blood or law, but by choice and time. And to honor that with the same seriousness we do other bonds. Sarah, it's about moving the friendship from the margins to the center of your life's blueprint. To stop apologizing for prioritizing it. Visual. The camera pulls back, showing the small group in the warm pool of light, surrounded by the darkness. Narrator VO. Perhaps it's time to expand our map of love, to make room for the platonic life mate, the anchor, the witness, the chosen family, the bond that asks for nothing but your authentic self, and in return offers a fortress against an isolating world. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and follow. Watch more such videos.